ครับก็เรามาด้วยความเป็นรองอยู่แล้วนะครับแล้วก็บีจีเป็นทีมชั้นนำของเมืองไทยอยู่แล้วนะครับเราก็พยายามให้เด็กเล่นเก็บเกี่ยวประสบการณ์ให้มากที่สุดนะครับวันนี้ถือว่าเป็นเกมที่ถือว่าดีนะครับเพราะว่าเด็กได้เรียนรู้กับฟุตบอลระดับสูงนะครับตอนนี้เด็กได้ประโยชน์เยอะครับผมก็พอใจครับว่าเมื่อบ่ายเราก็มีเด็กส่วนหนึ่งไปเล่นกีฬามหาวิทยาลัยวันนี้ก็มี2 คน3 คนที่ลงเล่นเบิ้ลใน90 นาทีครับก็ถือว่าโอเคครับเกมนะครับเราต้องเรียนรู้จากเกมนี้แล้วก็ไปปรับให้ทีมดีขึ้นในลีกครับผมต้องชื่นชม BG แล้วครับเป็นทีมระดับอาชีพอยู่แล้วครับผมโอเคครับขอบคุณครับ
What are your thoughts on this game? Are you satisfied with the performance?
The objective at the end of the day was for us to go through for the FA Cup. I think that there's always things that we need to improve on. I think overall, yes, I'm happy with the performance, but I think that it's going to take a little bit of time for the players and the squad to adjust to my style. And now it's all about the information that they can take in and then learning from parts of the game and then taking it into the next game.
ก็ยังไงก็ทุกชัยชนะคือสิ่งที่สวยงามนะครับก็จุดมุ่งหมายของเกมนี้ก็คือว่าเราต้องเข้ารอบต่อไปซึ่งเราก็ทำได้คราวนี้เนี่ยก็แน่นอนว่ามันจะมีบางจุดที่เราจะต้องแก้ไขสำหรับเกมต่อไปซึ่งก็วันนี้เพิ่งเป็นเกมแรกของโค้ชก็ยังไม่สามารถปรับทุกอย่างได้ภายในวันนี้แต่ว่าแน่นอนว่าต่อไปทุกคนจะคลิกกันมากขึ้นแล้วก็จะได้ผลงานที่ดีกว่านี้ครับall the players respond to your tasks well and responsibilities?
Yeah, look, we've had one real training session, to elaborate on what I ask of the players. So there was good information given after the game at the weekend. What I'm looking for is how the players then listen to what I'm saying, and then how they then perform in the matches. So overall, like most games, there were some good moments, but there's also still areas to improve. And look, with all respect to the opposition, we were expected to win today. So again, we need to continue to improve.
ก็แน่นอนว่ามีทั้งข้อดีข้อเสียของวันนี้นะครับก็ผู้เล่นบางส่วนใหญ่ก็ทำได้ค่อนข้างดีแต่ก็ยังมีบางพื้นที่ที่ต้องปรับปรุงก็หลังจากการฝึกซ้อมช่วงที่ผ่านมาก็นักฟุตบอลได้แสดงให้โค้ชเห็นแล้วว่าจุดไหนที่เราทำได้ดีจุดไหนที่ทำได้ไม่ดีก็จุดนี้ก็คือสิ่งที่โค้ชจะต้องคอยเฝ้ามองต่อไปแล้วก็คอยพัฒนาเกมไปเรื่อยๆครับ
You use a strong first 11 and then you made a substitute that kind of made a positive impact on the game. You also experimented with Saharat at left center back. How impressed were you with the experiment and the rotation and the mechanical stuff in this game?
For the way that I want this team to play football, I want us to be positive. I want us to attack. We have some very good players in our squad that can come on and change a game. That's their job. If they're on the bench, they have to come on and perform. And I was very pleased that they made a pretty quick impact. Plum played less in the back for me, and look, obviously, we have some defenders which we're having to adjust into different positions at the moment, and that's football. So I thought Plum done well tonight. Again, I think there was him and Num and him and Jakapan. So overall, pleased to keep a clean sheet.
Okay, it's English.
Matt, well, how is it to be back to one of the places you call home? When you step out there with the atmosphere, the fans and everything, how does it feel?
Feels like I haven't left, just not on the pitch with boots. The fans have always been fantastic here. I'm very, very pleased to come back to BG. I think that there's small little things that have made a massive difference since I've left. The club and its stature and where it's at the moment is unbelievable, and I'm very pleased to feel like it's home.
From the club captain and now you're the head coach, but some of your old mates are still playing in the team. How is it to be working with them in the different roles?
Yeah, obviously with Gang and Num, Lum, James, there's some players that were very young when I was playing. It's really pleasing to see that they've progressed in their career and they've achieved some good things already. We also have Benz and Arm that are now on the coaching team as well. So I think I mentioned the other day that the BG has a very good culture of looking after players that do really, really well here. And I think that's really important as we continue to grow as a club.
To take this position, to be the head coach of the team where you were the captain, you were the club legend, do you feel any pressure or, it's the objective to win games and to make good results, but do you feel that pressure?
I think being involved in professional football for a long time, you get accustomed to the pressure. I think that if you ask many coaches and many players, there's always pressure. There's pressure if you're winning. There's pressure if you're losing. It's how you can control your emotions during that process. So, I use the pressure as motivation. I use the pressure as an opportunity to be able to keep progressing and keep creating. So, I like the sense of pressure. That's okay, please.
We know that to have good results is very important. That's got to be the main focus. But also the style of play is
Yes.
something that you might look forward to, or the fans might look forward to. How would BG in your hands be like?
I think that what BG fans can look for is my personality on the pitch, the coaches that I've coached under, and my experiences that I've had. I think that my personality on the pitch is very aggressive. It's very positive. It's attacking and possession-based football that's entertaining. I want our fans to be entertained. I want our fans walking home thinking that our team is playing some good football. So this is my style. You know, it will take time for the players to adjust, and we'll use this period to keep developing all the time.
Today, one of the missions is complete, but also the league is very important.
Of course.
And that's like probably what you really have to push in the team.
Yes.
How do you see them go? Like, do you look for the top 5, top 4, top 3, or?
BG is a club that is and should be challenging every single season. We should be looking at trophies every single season. That's a byproduct of football, especially at this level. Do I say to my team that I focus on the trophies? No. I think that's always a byproduct of our process. So right now it's all about getting our process right. If we get our process right, then we'll see how it comes at the end of the season. That's okay.
Why do you take this chance to be the head coach of BG?
Football is, and always has been in my blood. I'm a competitor, and football is something that's been involved in my life. As a player, I was very fortunate to have the opportunity to be able to play at the highest level. And coaching is a huge passion of mine. So even when I was playing, I used to study coaches. I used to take the good things, take the bad things, analyze, watch games. So it was an easy decision to take this role as a head coach because it's the profession that I've chosen. And I'm very much looking forward to keeping developing as a coach. One more question?
แต่ว่าตอนที่แมทเป็นนักเตะครับเป็นกัปตันทีมชาติคนแรกด้วยของสโมสรแล้วก็เป็นทุกครั้งที่ลงแข่งก็จะมีภาวะผู้นำมีแสดงออกชัดเจนครับในเกมนักเตะคุณสมบัติที่จะอยู่ภายใต้การคุมทีมของแมทจะต้องมีคุณสมบัติในอะไรพิเศษ
So when you were a player, you showed us very strong leadership skills. So now, since you are the coach, what kind of players or what qualities of players do you expect to see in your squad?
What I expect in the personality of my players is their own unique personality. I do not need every single player to behave and have the personality like me, because it's impossible. What I believe in is a combination of personalities. If I had a squad of 20 plus players that were all personality like myself, the dynamic wouldn't work. Okay, so it's really important, and I feel that the dynamic within the personalities in the group, you have some strong leaders, you have maybe some introverts that maybe quiet achievers or silent achievers and performers. So the balance is always really important. You can't have too much of one and you can't have too much of another. Ultimately, I'm looking at building, and continuing to build on a good culture. The internal culture of us as a club, of us as a coaching department, and then within the players having the unique personalities to be able to really enjoy where they play. I think that's really important. To be happy in a place where they play, work hard and win games.
ก็โค้ชบอกว่าโค้ชไม่ต้องการให้ทุกคนเป็นแบบโค้ชเหมือนตอนเล่นนะครับก็ไม่จำเป็นว่าทุกคนต้องเป็นแบบมีภาวะความเป็นผู้นำสูงเพราะว่าอย่างนี้จะทำให้เราอยู่ด้วยกันยากก็สิ่งที่ดีที่สุดก็คือต้องมีความแบบ แตกต่างที่กลมกลืนกัน ก็คือแต่ละคนเหมือนกับมีเติมเต็มความแตกต่างของซึ่งกันและกัน ก็จะต้องมีทั้งคนที่เงียบๆแล้วก็คนที่มีความว่าเป็นความเป็นผู้นำอยู่ด้วยกัน ก็ทั้งนี้ทั้งนั้นก็สิ่งที่สำคัญที่สุดก็คือผู้เล่นแฮปปี้กับทีมแล้วก็สามารถเข้ากับเพื่อนร่วมทีมได้นี่คือสิ่งที่สำคัญที่สุดครับ
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Good question. Thank you.